Do you have a bucket list of things you're determined to do before you leave this world? I do. And somewhere in my top 100 has lived a baked Alaska ever since childhood. The moment I discovered a photo of one in 1950s Better Homes and Gardens cookbook, I was fascinated. Baked ice cream? How wonderfully delightful. So this summer, I decided to finally make one. Now, Italian meringue isn't new territory for me. It involves pouring sugar syrup cooked precisely to 121 degrees into whipped egg whites. I've done it before, even without a candy thermometer, so I strode into the kitchen brimming with confidence. Well, that didn't quite work out. There's only a blink between the proper stage and the hardest cough candy stage, and this time I missed it. A multitasking mishap. The syrup turned into tiny candy droplets the moment it hit the mixing bowl. The resulting meringue was stable, but not glossy, smooth, and spreadable like it should have been. So, on with the show. Guests were coming, and I needed at least one respectable ice bomb to present for the birthday girl. Unmolding the tiny ice bombs was a cinch, much easier than the large one I had made a few days earlier. Time is of the essence when making baked Alaska, and everything has to be in its place. Your meringue, your decorations, your flambe torch, everything has to be there, including your guests. Now, working quickly to coat the ice cream, I realized the meringue was far too fluffy and airy, and that far too much sugar had landed on the mixing bowl rather than in the meringue. I resorted to a historical method from the private cook de Duchess Anne Amalia, François Le Goulon, and sprinkled the meringue with sugar. At least I could get a crackly coat with this method. And after finally figuring out how to use the flambe torch I'd owned for 10 years and never once taken out of its box, I promptly charred the meringue. No matter. Thinking positively and putting on my pink rosy glasses, as they say in German, I decorated up with some candied flowers I had made a couple of days earlier, stuck in a birthday candle, and smiled for the camera. And then the guests cancelled. The teenies and I sampled it anyway and declared it to be über lecker. With its thin biscuit base, raspberry-studded rose ice cream, and fluffy toasted meringue, it was absolutely delicious. So technically I can check off making a baked Alaska off my bucket list, but I do have to add successfully make a baked Alaska. And even if it wasn't perfect, it was delightful. And learning by burning will continue. The recipes for rose ice cream and Italian meringue are on my Substack today. Link in the comments.